Alhamdulillah. Now we are doing lesson 28. Very beautiful lesson. Very important lessons. Very important lesson. So first, we'll go to the key. We'll go to the key, inshallah. Huh? Here. Now, there's something I must tell you. I have told you, I think I have told you, but I'll tell you again, and maybe again. See, the word nakis, the word nakis, nakis can be a little confusing. So nakis means deficient. Huh? Nakis means deficient. Huh? Deficient is lacking, something is lacking there. It's not complete. So when you say kana yakunu, it is proper, kana yakunu, everything is normal. But still you say that is nakis, and it has got many sisters. Kana has sister. When you say that kana is nakis, then it means that it cannot have file. It cannot have file. It will have ism. Normally, the verb cannot have ism. Verb can have file only. But in kana yakunu, when the verb is nakis, it does not have file. It has got ism. So anything that has got ism, it will have khabar. So that is what is with the kana. It will have a ism and khabar. But when you say the verb is nakis, then here the meaning changes. What is the meaning? It means that fa kalima, ain kalima, lam kalima can have waw and ya as a first radical, second radical, third radical. That is the meaning of the verb. So see two different meanings. Nakis is nakis. Kana is nakis. Laisa is nakis. So it cannot have file. It has got ism. And anything that has got ism has to have a khabar. Otherwise the sentence is not complete. If I say, Kana al-mudarrisu, did you get any idea? What is the meaning of it? I know the meaning. The mudarris was. The teacher was. The teacher was. Now I need a khabar. And the khabar has to be mansub. Kana al-mudarrisu jalisan. He was sitting. Ma'al mudir, with the headmaster. So that is nakis, but it has got khabar and ism and khabar. First it is ism, then khabar. Now when we have a naqis verb, which is what we are studying now, then it means that either fa kalima or ain kalima or lam kalima, or you can say either first radical, second radical, third radical, could be either ya or waw. So then it is, the verb is naqis. So this is what here comes in the end. When you say, no, I must rephrase my thing. When the first radical, second radical, and third radical has waw and ya, then the verb is weak. There's a special technical term, mu'tal, mu'tallul fa'i, mu'tallul fa'i, mu'tallul aini, mu'tallul aini, mu'tallul lami, mu'tallul lami, mu'tallu. Here I have to write it down for you. It is there, you will come. Al al-mu'tallu, al-mu'tallu, al-mu'tallu. What is the meaning of mu'tallu? Weak. Or you can also say sick, but I don't want to say sick. The verb is not sick. It doesn't have any disease. It is just weak, because of the waw and ya. Al-mu'tallul fa'i, al-mu'tallul aini, al-mu'tallul lami. This is the technical way of saying it, So that is the naqis. So if it is mu'tallul fa'i, then it is misal. And if it is mu'tallul aini, it is ajwaf. And if it is mu'tallul lami, then that verb is called, what is it called? Naqis. Did you get the idea? I say once more time. Mu'tallul fa'i is misal, weak of fa kalima. Mu'tallul aini, it is ajwaf, kala yakulu. And now we say mu'tallul lami, the third radical, then it is called naqis. So don't get confused, my brothers and sisters, please. Extremely important lesson to understand and comprehend. I won't go fast, my brother. No, I want you to understand, even if this takes one more lesson, it will be worth spending the time. And what I explain you, if you can practice at home, that will be wonderful. Okay. The naqis verb, these are verbs which have waw or ya as a third radical. See, mu'tallul lami, third radical, lam. Naqis verbs, these are the verbs which have waw and ya as a third radical. Lam kalima. Third radical is a lam kalima. So here we have da'a, yada'u, baka, yabki, and nasiya, yansa. Now this is so beautiful. I love it personally, but in the beginning, you may find it a little tough to digest, but don't be ghabrified, don't worry. Inshallah, you'll master it. And we have to master it. We have to master it, inshallah. The verbs undergo the following changes in Madi. This is to be understood. Both the waw and ya become alif in pronunciation. And in writing, the waw is written alif, while the ya is written like this. Did you get the idea? I read it again, then I give you an example. both the vav and ya. The third radical can be vav, can be ya. They are pronounced, they become aleph in pronunciation. Ah, aleph in ah. They are pronounced as aleph, ah, which is the pronunciation of ah. In writing, the vav is written as aleph and ya is written as ya, without dot. Without dot. Do you see this, my brothers and sisters? Without dot. The aleph is written. Both the vav and ya become aleph. They are both become aleph in pronunciation only. Aleph. And in writing, vav is written like aleph and ya is written like ya, without doubts. For example, da'a, which is actually da'ava. Da'a is da'ava. He invited or he prayed. What is originally? Da'ava. So vav was changed and written like aleph. Da'a. Vav changed in pronunciation to aleph. And then baka. Again, you are saying da'a and you are saying baka. Again, same aleph pronunciation. He cried, he wept. What is originally bakaya? Now you see, when you say bakaya, then there are two dots there. But when you just pronounce as aleph, there are no two dots. Now these are the spelling rules we have to follow. How will you follow it? If you conjugate, inshallah, it will be part of your memory, inshallah. Now I, as a joke, say, this is a joke. Whenever you see a naqis verb with alif at the end, with the alif in the end, so what? Alif at the end, what? I will tell you what. I call this alif at the end, lambu alif. Tall alif, lambu alif, tall alif. And lambu alif is always wow. Remember, lambu alif is always wow. And then baka, also alif, but it is not like this. It is like it's written like ya. So I call this tingu alif, short alif, which is ya. Lambu and tingu, tall and short. Tall alif, short alif. Lambu alif and tingu alif. This is just as a joke, my brother and sister, inshallah. And then nasiya. Then if you have a kasra on ain kalima and ya is at the end to tell us it is naqis, then the ya will be written properly. It won't be written like a tingu alif. It will be written properly. Nasiya. And then bakiya. Okay. Now, these are the things that we have to understand and practice. This will not come without making a lot of conjugations. I have when we didn't have the pandemic, we used to print 5,000 copies of the conjugation sheets, and I would distribute them to the class. Take 50, take more. If you take more, you promise me that you are going to do all the conjugation. Okay. So now this I don't want to say now. I don't want to say now this third radical, because they will all, it will make you very confused. So all these things, I'm going to leave it till next time. I'm going to leave it till next time. But I will explain you bit by bit, bit by bit, bit by bit, inshallah. So I explain you this much. That is enough. If I explain you everything, no, brother, you won't be able to digest it. You won't be able to digest it. You're like vomiting. Oh no, I cannot digest it. Here is another thing that I sometimes say. Sometimes I say in my classes. You see, I had also gone to Lahore I'm from Pakistan, but I never went to Lahore from Karachi. I never went to Lahore, never in my life. But from Toronto, I went to Lahore to study in the Institute of Dr. Israr Ahmad, Institute of Dr. Israr Ahmad. You know, he has got a very beautiful institute there, classes and masjid and the living quarters all in one huge building. And I used to live there. I stayed 1 year. And there I had a lot of friends. One of my friends was a retired major from Pakistan Army, Major Thawar. I became very friendly with him. And every morning he would come for Fajr, I would come for Fajr, and then we'll go out. We'll go out in the park, and on the way, we only discuss Arabic grammar, verbs. He would ask me questions and I'll explain them, explain them, verbs, So we were together in the class also. I became very friendly with him. And then after some time, after some times, he disappeared. He did not come to the class. And I was wondering what happened. He was so keen to learn everything. Then I realized that we were doing Naqis verbs. These are the verbs we were doing. And he disappeared. So I met him afterwards and I said, Major Saab, you don't come to the class. Well, I have a problem. What is your problem? Well, verbs in Arabic language, the fail ne mujhe fail kar diya. The verbs have failed me in my attempt to learn. They have failed me. I said, no, aisa nahi hai. No, he said, that is enough for me. So I also asked the other people there, I said, how come he all of a sudden disappeared? So they said one thing to me, it made me laugh a lot. He said, Brother Asif, he comes every year to the class, every year since he lives close by. And when we start these Naqis verbs, he disappears. Bhag jata hai. That is what he said to me. Mujhe fail ne fail kar diya. The verb has failed me. So I thought, well, that was very, very funny, but then that's the way he was. He didn't come again. He didn't come again. So I don't want you to be failed by the verb. I want you to naqis kabu mein rakhna hai, control karna hai. We want to control the naqis. Otherwise it will fail us. It will not fail us. I say also in the class, I've said it many times, I will say many times again, if you do not control naqis verb and make it your pet, then we will become naqis all our lives. We will remain deficient all our lives. We won't understand Quran and Arabic grammar. Inshallah, we won't. We will master it. Now I come here, I go back. We'll start from here next time. Now, where do we go? I go here. This is what Brother Yusuf Jamal made for me, and I'm going to send you. If you can see here, the weak verbs. Brother Yusuf Jamal made a special pages for weak verbs, 22 to 33. You see, now I come here. These are all weak verbs. Mu'tal, al-fi'lul mu'tal, misal, where is the waw kalima fa kalima is waw, and then we have a bab nasara, where there's also ain kalima is a lam, ajwa. Ain kalima is a lam, and it has got groups, We understand the groups. Misal has got 2 groups, and Ajwaf has got 3 groups. You will see it. All these things are available to you. You can check it out. And then here, this is the lam kalima is weak, and we have bab nasara. So if you understand the shaka, tala, maha, afa, raja, these are all, what are they? They are all naqis. But at the end, what is at the end? Dear brothers and sisters, what is at the end? Can you recognize it? I told you, if you see lambu alif, it's wow. See all these lambu alif? These are all wow. So what is the root of maha? Mahava. Afa, afawa. Raja, raja'a. And then we have a tingu alif. What is this tingu alif? Is ya. Masha, it is mashaya. Jara, jaraya. Rama, ramaya. Baka, bakaya. Ata, ataya. Saka, sakaya. Bana, banaya. Hada, yada, hadaya. Tawa, tawaya. Kawa, kawaya. Waka, wakaya. Kada, then kada, yeah, fine. And then the third group is bab fatah. It's like naha, yanha, yanha, bab fatah. Fine. But then comes very interesting, samia, bab samia. So we have nasiya, good verb, bakiya, khashiya, lakiya. These are all beautiful verbs, but they behave very differently. Very differently they will behave. So now let me go back, inshallah, to something that I should go here. Where did I key? Handout. I have some blank pages. See, I have some blank pages. So I'll take a blank page, inshallah. Here. So we start with da'a. Da'a. What is the root verb? The lambu alif. Da'awa. Did you get the idea? And it is bab nasara. So it will become yad u. Yad u. See, here you don't see waw in da'a, but here you see yad u. Here we can see the waw. Now, this is bab nasara. Nasara yansuru. Originally, it is yadu wu. Yadu wu. But then we do not pronounce this dhamma. We say yada'u. When you say yada'u, it means sukun. But no, it is not a sukun. It is actually a waw. We have to keep that in mind in our ideas of verbs. So we have da'awa, huwa da'awa, huma da'awa. When you say huma, you know, dual, then you say da'awa. Huh? Now here comes, see, here, lot of things you have to remember, lot of things you have to memorize, my brothers and sisters. I won't go fast. I want you to learn and do your, I will make one conjugation complete so that you can follow it, inshallah. This is huwa. Huh? Maybe I should remove this. You know it is there. Huwa, da'a, da'awa, and then hum. Now see here, hum, the, aw, are baap. See, the aw, the aw. See the changes, can you see? The aw. What happened? What happened? I'll tell you what happened. See, it is the, va. Got the idea? The, va. Now at home, you put wow. Huh? This is a file. Huh? We put, this is your file. Here the file is mustatir, and this is your file. This is the file. So you put that. Now in this, the one wow has to be removed. So this wow got removed. Only the wow. So what was left? The aw. Wow was gone. The aw. Now, see how they behave? Very differently. But we will learn it and we will master it. And it will be easy, the aw. And then here, look at it. The at, are baap re baap. The at, wow is all gone. So what happened? When you put Tau Tanisi there, you put Tau Tanisi there, but because here we write down the A with a sukoon, the A with a sukoon, and there is sukoon here, so this goes away. Now we have to remember this, and it became here the at, huma the A, huwa the A, I beg your pardon, huwa the A, huma the awa, hum the aw. Here the at, and then what do you say here? Huma. That is easy. When you make this, then you say da'ata. It is da'at, but you put alif there, so you have to pronounce it. Da'ata. And then hunna. 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 What will become to the hunna? Let us write down. The a, remember I'm writing like that. And then I put nunu niswa. So what happens? There's a sukoon here. There's a sukoon there. So that sukoon goes away. Hunna da'ana. Hunna da'ana. I hope I'm not making mistakes. Hunna da'ana. How did it all come here like that? Or maybe, 1 second, my brothers and sisters. 1 second. Let me confirm it. I sometimes, I think I'm getting old, my brother. I see it and I recognize it, but I have to make sure I understand it, my brother. Okay, my brother and sister, I think I made a mistake in my explanation, so I will correct myself. No. Okay, here the at is proper, and then the ata is proper. Now we come here. The ava. Are you with me? The ava, which is the root. And then you put here. And then you put nunun niswa here. I think this is the thing proper, inshallah. Now, because nunun niswa always says anything that comes before me must get a sukoon. Okay, bhai, sukoon de do, so make her happy. Varna घर में चपाटी कैसे पकेगी? The avna. What is it? The avna. The avna. That will be hunna. The avna. Now you know there is a one. There are some pages in the handout, and you have it, and I will send you again, in which the mithal with 2 babs, there is a complete conjugation of 2 babs of mithal. There is a complete conjugation of 3 babs of ajwaf, and there is a complete conjugation of the babs of naqis verb. So you have a guideline there with you in your Medina handout. There is Brother Yusuf Jamal has typed everything as a sample pages, and I'm going to send you again. So check with your sample pages as I'm explaining you, and when you see the way Brother Yusuf Jamal has designed everything, it's very beautiful and very easy, inshallah. So hunna, the avna. And what happens after that? I've just put a arrow like this. Anta, you tell me anta. It will not change. This will not change. This will not change. See, now that makes it very easy. Anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, antunna, and then ana and nahnu. Did you get the idea, brother? So same thing will remain. The av. The av. No change. See the beauty here? The av. The av. The av. Did you get the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Now, look at it, my brothers and sisters. As soon as you came here, hunna, the avna, which is from here, the ava, from the ava, the avna, the root, it is da'wa, and noon came, so Nun Niswa says, before me should be a alphabet has a sakin, whatever the letter of alphabet is, should have a sakin. So da'awna. So Vav got a sukun now. Why? Because that is the rule that Nun Niswa will always demand anything before it has to have a sukun, da'awta. And then she said, this process of giving sukun will continue all along. Everything that will come, it will have the same thing that you gave it to me, you will give them. So we have here, what do we have here, brother? Anta da'awta. Antuma da'awtuma. Do you see how easy it becomes? Antum da'awtum. Anti da'awti. Antuma da'awtuma. Antunna da'awtunna. Only I have to write down this. I have to write down tunna. Ana da'awtu. Nahnu da'awna. See, if you have done previously conjugation, so this should be very, very simple and beautiful, inshallah. So we have done Mahdi, and you will check it out. I will send you one more time what Brother Yusuf Jamal has produced as a weak verb handout. We will do it, inshallah. Now, brother, last song. Huwa da huma dawa hum. Huwa da huma dawa hum. Daw. See, now it is even difficult for me to sing also. Daw. Hiya da'at. Hiya da'at. Huma da'ata. Hiya da'at. Huma da'ata. Hunna. Da'awna. Hunna. Da'awna. And now this is Almapuri. Anta da'awta. Antuma da'awtuma. Antum da'atum. Antum da'atum. Anti da'awti. Antuma da'awtuma. Anti da'awti. Antuma da'awtuma. Antunna. Da'awtunna. Antunna. Da'awtunna. Ana. Da'awtunna. Ana da'awtu. Nahnu da'awna. Ana da'awtu. Nahnu da'awna. Only attempt Bab Nasara now. Don't, if you want to do everything, whatever you want to do it, but I would like you to do at least about as many as possible, only Bab Nasara, like Da'a, Shaka, Tala, Maha, Raja, all these verbs you should try and practice. And we will carry on forward from there again, inshallah. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. I was trying my best to make it as interesting as possible. There's some stories from my past. May Allah bless you, my brothers and sisters, for the time that you spent here. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your sacrifice of time to study and understand the Arabic language so that we can understand Quran in depth as your hasanat in your scales of good deeds. May Allah bless you all your spouses and children with excellent health, barakats in your rizq, in your job, in your business, in your careers, in your profession, and in your education, and in the education of your children. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us all with a strong memory. I need more than that. I need, I am fumbling sometimes. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us all with a strong memory and deep knowledge of Arabic to understand in depth the message of the Quran, so that we all feel the miracle of Quran in our hearts. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enlighten our homes and our families with the nur, the light of the Quran, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala instill this nur in our children. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us all safe and protected from the evil of the virus. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect the Muslim Ummah all over the world, wherever they may be residing, from the evil of this virus. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect the humanity at large from the evil of this virus. See you next Saturday, inshallah. You will do as much homework you can. Inshallah. Keep safe, keep healthy, stay healthy, wear masks when you go out, and observe physical distancing and the guidelines of the health authority. Rabbana آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. سبحان ربك رب العزة أما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. جزاكم الله خيرا. Inshallah, we'll see you next Saturday. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.